Hi, it's Wednesdays with Wayne. Wayne here. I haven't done this in a couple weeks because didn't really know what to say. But I was thinking a lot today about my sister-in-law. She had to put down her dog, Finley, and just thinking about just animals in general and how they're such an important part of our lives. My cousin, I think, had the same experience, Patrick, and his dog, Shiro. Shiro, I think is his name. And they become such integral parts of our family. I remember bringing home Ronan for the first time. Um, and honestly, I've talked about this before. I lost my biological mom in November. We didn't really have a relationship. But oddly enough, when I brought home Ronan, it's the first time I think I've ever really felt true love, like this unfiltered, this just true love. When I picked him up and I held him and he put his head on my shoulder. He's the first dog that I has ever bonded with me. Sean and I had another dog before, Finn, and he had already had Finn before, and I loved Finn. And when he passed away, I was devastated. I had never loved and cared for anyone, anything that long. And but with Ronan, it's different. I have never with Finn, I'd never lost anyone or anything like that before. My grandmother passed away when I was 16, but she had dementia. And Granny would come in and she would be like, "Hello." She'd leave the room and she'd be like, "Who are you?" And she'd ask me to go get her purse, and I'd bring her purse, and she's like, "Why do you have my purse?" So it was that kind of relationship. And when we were at her funeral, I remember I didn't really cry initially, and then I think I saw my mom up at her casket, and then I cried because I was sad for my mom. I'm just and all the other people. I remember sitting in sort of the pews with my cousins, and we were all just kind of talking to ourselves. And I just don't. I know that my cousins were sad. Um, I think my little cousin Tina was crying. She's kind of always crying. No, no shade, Tina. Um, but I don't know. Finn was the first soul that I ever lost and I loved deeply, but Ronan is just such a part of me. And thinking about how these animals just become our world, our life, our hearts. And it really breaks my heart to have to hear that someone has lost a part of their heart, their family. So, shout out to everyone who has lost piece of their heart, a piece of their family, and a little furry cat or a dog or a little creature, turtles, hamsters, snakes, whatever, that become parts of their family and loves of their lives. So, yeah, to all you animal lovers out there, um, this one's for you. All right. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Peace.